Sidhu Moose Wala's murder has highlighted growing culture of gang war, guns and violence in Punjab, a culture and state known for its people opening their arms even for their enemies has come to seeing known and not so known citizens being murdered in broad daylight. I'm Arun Singh and we'll look at why and how has the gun culture grown in the state, and of course we'll begin with understanding the net of gangs being named in the Moose Wala death case. So Punjab's game of guns is what we'll try to understand here. So there are multiple gangs that are being named here. So step by step, we'll try to understand different gangs. Number one is Bishnoi gang. So Lawrence Bishnoi is the one who leads it. Goldie Barar is his associate who's taken responsibility of the killing, and those Facebook posts are going viral. And then there is Bambiha gang, a separate gang run by Lucky Patyal. Now, how is that linked to all of this? You'll know as we introduce other elements. There's no direct link of this gang to Moose Wala though. Now, another element of this is, of course, Sidhu Moose Wala's manager, who is Shagan Preet. He's escaped to Australia, is what we've learned. He's alleged to be connected with the Bambiha gang, and that is the connection. And this manager, Shagan Preet, is believed to be linked to the killing of a youth Akali leader, that is Vicky Midhukhera. So this is the net here, and once again, Sidhu Moose Wala is not directly linked to Bambiha gang, and all of this is a theory and under investigation, but this is what is going around on the internet and otherwise. And we've also heard few of these names by the police, Punjab police chief as well. But what is the reason behind growing gun and gang culture in the state is what we'll also try to decode. There's an explainer for this, and I have some few points which explains why this gang culture has actually grown in the state. Number one is the Halka system. This was adopted by Shiromani Akali Dal BJP government in 2007, where assembly segments were aligned with police stations. Now, this made the relationship between political leaders and police transactional. This translated into getting a gun license very easily. Amrinder government claimed of scrapping it, but ground reports told otherwise. The story remained the same. So basically, there was direct link with the assembly representatives, leaders who were not in power, and they directly in link with the police stations, and that's how the transaction really happened. And few of the police officers who were dependent on politicians to get their promotions would also give licenses very easily to political leaders and their aides. And number two reason is the status symbol of upper caste. Guns have actually become the status symbol of upper caste. Firing during weddings is a ritual in several areas. A 50-year-old man and his nephew died after multiple gunshots were allegedly fired during a marriage function at Kashmir Gardens in Doraha in 2019. Then another incident in January last year, a 23-year-old was killed at Lohri event in Talwandi Sabo village during celebratory firing. Next reason for this rising gun culture in the state is romanticization of it in songs and movies. Guns and Guts, At Rafla, Gun Matters, Gun Varga, Chori da Pistol are all titles of Punjabi songs. I'll repeat those for you. At Rafla means 8 rifles. Gun Matters, Gun Varga, which talks about a hero who resembles a gun. Chori da Pistol, a pistol. All of these are titles of Punjabi songs, and gun and rifles are fashion statement in music videos with lyrics promoting gang war, killing and violence. And then we have another reason, which is proximity to Pakistan and illegal trading via border. In March, a huge cache of arms and ammunition was recovered near a border outpost in Abohor district. This included 5 Pakistan-made AK-47 rifles, US-made 3 Colt rifles, 5 China-made pistols, 10 AK-47 magazines, 6 Colt rifle magazine, and the list is on. All of this was recovered. Drone technology has also made this trafficking quite easy. So this was another reason of why gun culture is actually thriving. The last reason, of course, being it a sensitive border state.